You fools! You'll never defeat me. Now face the wrath.
Why is he so hot? What?
I think it's just that epic miniature. It's really doing a lot for me, too.
Yeah, maybe. But he's also kinda...
Silence! As I was saying, face the wrath of my metal army, crafted here in my Eldritch Foundry.
Dude, where'd you get all these minis?
I'm subscribed to Eldritch Foundry's Eldritch Unlimited with unlimited STL downloads. Now can we get back to...
Eldritch Foundry's amazing! I never thought I'd have the perfect mini for my demon-born, half-elemental, cat-folk, warlock, bard multi-class with a bunny wizard familiar, but here she is. Thank you so much for printing her.
Yeah. Sure, Jen. No problem. Now face my wrath!
Hello. Look, I'm not on mute for a change. That's good. That means the stream's going to go well this evening. Welcome back. This is Abomination
now, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
We are, yeah. It's like 1 in 10. 10% accuracy. It's good.
And you've finally remembered to turn the mute off.
Anyway, welcome back. This is Abomination Vaults, so I'm, of course, in the seat for the Pathfinder game. We played Dragonlance yesterday. I think that's best left untalked about, to be honest.
Ooh.
Betrayed yet again by Bakaris, but never more. He's now dead. But it was great to have Randy back playing Lord Bakaris in our Dragonlance game.
Nice.
So, but I should talk about betrayals, shouldn't I? Because Bill's joining us tonight playing Logan. It's his last game. I will tell you now, he's not here to betray you. Okay.
I was like, what was that intro? Wow.
There's no dagger in the back.
Yeah.
There's something away there.
That's not what's happening.
Note to self.
This is a
Kill Phil.
No. I don't know how I feel about this.
There's a lot of trauma come over me yesterday, and I didn't quite realise how much. Let's just put Mike in. Good evening, Michael. How are you?
Rushing like a madman, but I made it.
It's all right.
You're here.
No need to rush. We're all good. Plenty of time.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in my email. David, I sent. Okay, I see it.
Yeah,
It's fine. You just sort yourself out. We've got plenty of time. You're good. I'll just do the intro and then we'll start. So me and Dave have been on a tour. This Badgers on tour this week. We've been down to Cornwall, played in the Starfinder 2E game, which was really good. Played with Dragonborn Bard. Had a look at awesome gaming space down in Cornwall. Had a really good time. And then on the drive back, felt like we was going through a biblical storm. It was just unbelievable. So the weather in the UK at the moment has taken a nosedive, and winter is definitely coming. That's all I can say.
It's taken a nosedive and a running leap at the moment.
The
last couple of days.
Yeah, around the at the end of September, but it feels like it's going to be staying on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know what you say. It's like bad rep I have. Anyway, how are you all players? We've got a full house this week, which is great because we're going into the final fight on level 3. So how is everyone? You all good?
Fantastic.
Yeah, we're surviving. Oh, bye, Rachel. Lost a cat.
Obviously, everyone is busy, so we've had some players miss the last couple of episodes. So it's good to have you all back. So before we start, does anyone have any announcements?
Let's see. I will be appearing at GameholeCon in Madison, Wisconsin. That's a real place in the United States. In 2.5 weeks. So if you are in the US and you watch the show and you're going to GameholeCon, come say hi to me. I'll be playing in various games. Steve Jackson himself will also be there, and we actually have a really exciting announcement that I can't say anything about, but we'll be dropping some really cool news, and yeah, I'm very excited. So that's my big announcement. Yay!
That's Alex Kamer's con, isn't it? Game Con.
Yeah, Game Hole
Yes,
Con is Alex
yes, it
Kamer.
is.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, we know him. We've met him.
He's very nice. I've been corresponding with him.
We've
He is.
bought him loads of drinks. So drop our name. It won't help you, but drop our name.
Yeah, totally. I will.
He,
I like those Badgers. They're great. They're great guys.
Cool.
He DM'd for us as well. We played in his game.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
really?
end of everything. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Yes, it was really, really good fun game.
Nice.
And
Sweet.
Rich, you're vendoring this weekend, aren't you?
I am vendoring this Sunday at the K2 in Crawley, and going to be showing off some new stock, which is rather cool Pokemon cards.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
For any Pokemon fans.
Whoa. Oh,
You
that's
might,
what you meant about. I thought you were like literally having to sort Pokemon
no,
cards.
no,
I'm like, dude, that
so
sucks. I'm
these-
sorry.
These things are
Oh.
amazing.
Have you got any pre-painted that you've managed to
no.
paint in advance?
I've had them this week, and I've got an ironing board full of full of them over there, and basically got just been printing and trying to prime a load, and I've got some for display. I've even bought some little plastic holders so that I can display them upright and that.
Yeah. Well, they are going to fly off the shelf.
Yeah,
my
they
boy
I
sees
really
that.
hope so. Annoyingly, so because it's a new person that started it, he's fantastic. I reached out to him about these bits and pieces, and I bought the whole backlog of the library. The release on the 1st of September is the Eevee and the first lot of Eevee evolutions, which are always very popular with most people.
Mhm.
So, but I think so far one of my favourites is the old Gengar.
Oh, he's very cute.
They're awesome. So yes, I'm going to try and paint some up and see how we go.
I agree with Baron. Yeah, my boy sees that. He's going to want a Charizard as well.
Charizard is my all-time favourite. Charmander's always been my guy. Charizard is my Patronus. All out. So yeah, I'm trying to work on 200% ones as well.
I think you might have unlocked money printing, Rich.
I wish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Film, just shout out to Film Snobbery there. Saw you on Twitter. I want to say check you out. Oh, cool. Yeah, bye.
Thank
nice
you.
to
And
see
welcome.
you. We'll see you next time.
And Dave, announcements, sponsors.
I was going to say we've been on tour in Bad been on tour. We've just come back from Cornwall. But anyway, we also have some sponsors, which I'll put up on screen. Here we go. It is, of course, Beadle Grimm's. This is the moment where we stick our wavy bits in front of the screen. I've got to find the right button. There we go. Who make these amazing character chronicles. They are sponsors of our stream. There we go. We do loads of bits and pieces with Beadle Grimm's, including play testing and all manner of goodies and stuff like that. Also, they make these marvelous tins. Here we go. Wait, I'm all about the tin sets what we are using. These are the character class tins. We're going to be giving these a go. You can pick these up from the Beadle Grimm store right now. It doesn't matter if you're in the US or the UK. Possibly even if you're on the moon. Who knows? Who cares? They will get them to you. It might take a little bit longer, but they will certainly get them to you. So there's a whole host of different bits and pieces in there. And, of course, a nice little shout out to Paizo, who are the publishers of Abomination Vaults for Pathfinder that we are playing now.
Thank you very much. I have the cough. I might be coming down with a cold.
Oh no!
Also, if you was here for the beginning when we had the Eldritch Foundry trailer, you'll see in the bottom right-hand side of your screen where it says Paizo Beadle Grimm. That is Eldritch Foundry. They are one of our supporters, and if you want to get a discount, you can use this. It is 10% off. Use the code. Stop eating, cat. Use the code Badger24. And I've been told that they currently have a discount on which is their autumn or winter discount, whatever they just launched, it should stack. So you get an extra 10% discount.
Oh, that's better than my discount. I'm going to go use that.
Yeah, well, exactly. That
Yeah.
if they stack, you might as well. Film Snobbery says, if you need a fighter, I'm around. Love Abomination, folks. Well, Film Snobbery, Phil, all the way over there. There he is. He is our guest player for the moment, and this will be his last session, which means we do
It doesn't
have...
mean you.
not straight away, but it does mean that we have guest slots coming up. So if you want to join us, you better get yourself on that list, and also wood discounts.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
And yes, you guys will hear me telling my cat to stop eating everything. That's what she does. She currently wants to eat the little rubber band here.
As one does.
That's
one does. Should we also shout out the players as well?
Who needs to know who
No,
we
yeah.
are?
No.
We're window dressing.
No, we'll do it. We'll do it anyway. So first up, is Meredith. Meredith is both Turbo Dork and Steve Jackson Games. She does both things. So get in touch directly with her if you need anything from either of those, painting minis and making games.
Yeah, though if you reach out to me for Steve Jackson Games, I'll funnel you to another employee because that's the power I have there.
Exactly. It is everything you need it to be and more. Plus, the Weather Dragon. This is Mike. Mike makes fantastically beautiful gaming tables like these.
Godlike gaming tables.
Look at that beast. Tables for gods.
It is. And they've been all over the place now. So, Mike, where have you just delivered the Kraken, was it?
The beast. No, that was the Revelation.
Oh, the Revelation.
That's the 6 foot by 9 foot.
That's the one I want.
Ooh.
That wasn't too far. It was only 4-hour drive, so to me that's not too far.
That's nice.
That's a day trip.
We've also got Weather Dragon, Warrior Prince. Warrior Prince. We've already seen the Pokemon he's got going.
The Weather Warrior.
Yeah. Can people order those online yet?
They can't. They can if they message me through Instagram. They can order those. There is more coming out. They're going to be a monthly release. There is also, I've got to find it because the bloke's on there. There's actually a Pokédex screen that you can print out as a display case.
Oh wow!
Which is awesome. But another thing I've been working on this week is more statues.
Wow!
Venom.
Nice.
That is amazing.
Which is one of 4 of my next paint projects.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
How tall is that?
It's so cool.
12 inches.
Wow. Wow.
How long do you think it'll take you to paint that?
Probably a couple of days, depending on how solid I can get through it.
But what are you talking, like 8 hours a day? Easily?
Yeah. Base is going to be the most complicated part. The benefit is the whole of Venom can be done with complete airbrush. I'll take his head will be like the details on that will be the most part of it, but I can do a lot of the work on Venom itself, sort of thing.
I like the way you said that's one of 4 paint projects. Like
Well,
that
I've got-
isn't enough.
I've got Wolverine and Sabretooth.
Nice.
Massive one.
Wow.
I've just printed a Kratos one that's in pieces on there. I can't show over. And I've got a cool one I want to try with some maybe Turbo Dork metallics because I've got a Spider-Man with Doc Ock.
Oh,
I'll grab that 2 seconds. Because that one
oh,
Hold on. Zoom. Wow.
that's cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's going to be really nice.
Oh, look at that pose. That's amazing.
Yeah.
so that'd be lovely with all the metallics on the claws and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
wow. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
something to test out is our paints dry brush really well. So if you wanted a little bit of hint on that suit, like to give it that like latex look, you might want to experiment on like a throwaway piece to dry brush, because I've done that for some superhero suits and it looks really sick.
I'll have to have a play with that one then.
Yeah.
But Zeddy Z, who sculpted this one, they also do an alternative base with there's the Hulk, which is quite cool.
Yeah, nice.
Neat. That's cool.
Cool. And Phil, you are our resident guest player, and basically, so Phil's story is he is always a forever GM. Is already running Abomination Vaults for his team. Saw what we were doing, got in touch. He said, "Oh yeah, usual. I'm working on the same project you are." And I said, "Well, come and join us. Have some fun. You know what's coming. Bring an NPC to life." And here we are. How have you been with us? How have you enjoyed your time with us? This is coming up to the last session.
It's been really good. I've had a great time. I mean, that first episode I was on, there was a lot of technical issues on my end, but since then it's all worked out, and I've had a great time.
Cool. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
And my boss was really nice and has let me off every Friday to play. But I was pretty much told this was my last Friday I got to come play. So
cool. It's been
thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you, boss.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to pick on someone. Yeah. So who's going to remind us what happened last time? And obviously that won't
not it, because I wasn't here.
No, in fact, you should be the one to explain what we did last time.
So who else wants to have a punt for a hero point explaining where we finished last session?
I think you should do it, Steve, so that you have a hero point.
I'm
no.
happy.
No.
No.
Libraries. There was libraries happening.
There was libraries happening.
Very unfortunate librarian. Though we sent her off. We set her free to the big library in the sky.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
I think some of us made some strong tactical decisions to drop to a holding pattern to protect the rest of the team.
Yes,
you bitched out and ran away.
That is not how I see that at all.
And left me.
No. We just saw something on the floor, something shiny on the floor, and
that's it. You ran to the shiner. Yeah.
Yep. That's it. We didn't leave anyone behind. We would never do that.
Me, Mike. They literally legged it.
Look, it was
left the cleric for dead.
Yeah, it was that, or we would all die.
No.
Came close. Came real close.
You had this all in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that'll do for me. That was the crux of it. Where we finished at the end of the session, you just opened the door into the next room, where you were confronted by one cultist and 4 ghouls. So that is where we'll pick up the action after VT. But I will hand out the hero points now, and through the magic of television.
Ready? Here we go. Oh!
Look how they all just multiply.
Even Phil has done it. That's how good this.
I didn't get one.
Works.
It just wasn't there.
Well, Phil nicked it. You were too slow.
Phil!
One road beat another. Ooh.
Yeah, there's
only whole team's back, and that joke still doesn't get old. Right, are we all ready?
No.
Yeah, let's do it, Steve. I'll let you roll VT.
So as you open the door into the room, you see before you rows of bookshelves that run the length of this room. Although in places they've been damaged or tipped over, the books that once sat on the ruined shelves appear to have been relocated to other shelves and piled neatly in the corners of the room. Several doors lead out from this location. However, the double door to the north is the most impressive. It is made of stone and carved with strange feminine shape rising from ghost lace mists of a cemetery of emptied graves. Before you stand 4 ghouls and a cultist, and they appear to be making makeshift repairs to the damaged shelving throughout the room. As you enter, they look up.
Mr. GM, sir, I don't
Yes.
see myself as a token.
I will.
That's because you died in the last session.
No, I didn't.
We forgot to tell you.
A very long nap.
Hi.
Didn't die.
You
That's
just got.
it. You found the toilet.
Yeah. Oh boy.
God, you miss one game and they kill you. Nice.
You're right, Steve. Do you want me to find it?
So I've got it. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I had a brain freeze. Is what it boils down to.
There he
But
is.
there you go, mate.
Yay.
Look how handsome I am.
I think you just have to change your name though.
Okay, so
I'm actually fine.
as these creatures look in your direction, you notice that the door over here in the north wall swings smoothly open, and stepping out into the room is this creature.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna need you to pronounce that.
A Nakazarin.
Nakazarin. Nakazarin.
Naked.
Sorry.
Yeah, the Paizo ghouls are the best. Absolutely.
Oh boy. Well, I think we can say hello.
So the preacher looks over in your direction. Darren, I believe you're standing in the doorway. Is that correct?
Sorry, Darren.
I will give you all this one chance. Leave this place or be purged from it.
Now, my dear. There's no need for that. Please enter. My servants won't harm you. You are, after all, here to see me, are you not?
It depends. And you are?
My name is Nakazarin. I am the leader of this cult.
Then you
Shit,
can
Mr. Cult.
Cult's leaving.
Why would we leave?
You are not welcome here anymore.
You don't really have any business with us, though, do you? I'm sure your business is further below.
Oh, I had a I had a note about that. It was I had loads of notes from last session, but somehow I only managed to save the last page, and on it is scribbled. So Kingsman will step forward as he hears this, and I'll kind of barge through into the room. I heard something about below. It was we heard somehow there's I was Atari, save me below. Does that ring a bell?
You were Atari? Who are you now if you were Atari?
No, it said, well, that was what we understood. I was Otari. Save me below.
Your words are confusing. Do you refer to the Otari who slayed my mistress?
Possibly, yes.
Are you saying that he is below?
Quite possibly, yes.
And you wish to go below to find him? Is that your business here?
I believe so, yes. Finding the way down is quite imperative to us. On a side note, I am quite impressed with your library, though.
Thank you. You could say it's my unlife's work.
Do you know what you were before you were unlifed?
I was a mere scribe on this level.
So,
but
having
my
the ability to have
our mistress has seen me gain many powers.
Because of, obviously being able to not die is quite beneficial in terms of learning things, which is what I'm quite interested in.
Well, I can offer you the opportunities to learn then. If you really wish to descend to the below, then I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
I'm certainly keen to...
You only, after all, need to make a small donation.
I would love to make a donation.
Kingsman, I don't think she means coin.
No, I was talking about my book. My thesis.
Sure, yes, that's great. Yes. With Lex kind of interjects from behind. Kingsman's life's work would be a weighty donation for your endeavors.
Are you also entering the room?
Yeah. No, I'm peeking out from behind. I am like right here from behind, just kind of roguing it up, stealthily saying.
While Kingsman has got her attention, though, is Aramel behind me?
I'm cattywampus to you. Sure.
It's a case of I'm going to try and sort of casually sort of lean back and whisper, Aramel, be ready.
Yeah.
For what?
Shh, hit the
Kingsman, can you make me a perception check, please?
Perception check, yes. Hold on. I've got to find where it is on the thingamajiggy. There it is. Fuck, I got a nat 1 plus 9.
Oh. Give me a second.
Way to go!
I'll use my coin. Here we go. Reroll.
Take it.
It's too early for that.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
There you go. I'll take it back.
Lovely.
There you go. Right. Anyway, I've used that.
I'll
re-roll it. Fucking. it's a 3 plus 9. That's still no good.
At least it's not a nat 1.
Exactly.
You're just absorbed in the fact that she might be interested in your life's work, completely misunderstanding what she's actually interested in. But you know,
exactly. I mean, at least it's a book that's not actually on your shelves. So you see, that could be my donation. You see, it's quite a unique thing, and the title is quite interesting because my life's work is basically on the methods of spell interpolation and the genesis of a new understanding of the building blocks of magic, you see.
Lex leans into Jared.
As you are soapboxing that entire narrative, you can hear her saying something, and it goes along the lines of, I was really thinking about a donation of more fleshy variety, and you are quite fleshy. But
it is
partway through that statement, there then is absolute silence. And this ghoul takes off at a run. It needs to cover 10 feet, so it's actually going to jump in your direction to land next to you. And now we're going to roll initiative.
Lex, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, Darren, I think we should pull him back before it gets bad, but it got bad. I was about to grab the dwarf by the collar.
The Faneth.
Mm-hmm.
Initiative is perception, right? Or is that vary?
It's perception, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
I'm not very
27.
perceptive. Can you add me to the initiative, Steve? I'm not seeing me.
Yeah, we'll do.
I can do it. Here you go. Boom.
Thank you.
Man, you guys erased me. One missing one. Cool. Whoa.
You missed one session. Stuck in the toilet. No toilet roll.
I don't
And this is
get.
what happens.
I don't get a token. I'm not on the initiative tracker. You all signed.
We haven't
Just
rested
erased.
either, have we?
No, not since opening the door and having this conversation.
So I'm
Your characters don't rest just because the players have 2 weeks.
No, I couldn't remember if we had a rest at the previous point.
You rested before coming down to this level.
So I've got one of my 5 heals a day, and
That's
then just
correct.
my spell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sheet.
Indeed.
Right, so top of the round. Lex, you're up first.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I'm assuming this is an attack now. All right. I am here. Where do I want to be? Are the bookshelves up? Like those the ones that are we just see the tops, are those actual like upright bookshelves? Like do they provide cover?
Yes, they
Okay.
would.
Cool.
They are rickety, so you can see through them. So like the shelves you'd have in a library, you can see through them. One of them's broken. A lot of them don't have any books on because they've been moved off because the shelves are broken and stuff like that. But they would give you some cover.
Some, if I want to. If I move here, is that one ghoul now flanked?
Yes, but it won't matter for the moment in terms of your precision damage because you have surprise attack, so you get your precision damage because you go before them. So.
Brilliant. Okay, cool. So I am then just going to move over there and pull out my elven curved blade, and I am going to attack. So let's see here. Where is my I want to just use the thing to do the math because I'm tired and don't want to do math. Here we go. Roll. We're gonna roll for hit, please. And that is brilliant. That's a 30. That's a 30.
Yeah, that is a hit. That is also
hits.
a critical. So roll lots of damage, please.
Okay, let's see here. We're gonna roll for damage. So first hit is an 8. That's a 4 + 4. And then
so you get your precision damage, so you need to roll your sneak attack damage as well.
My sneak attack damage, is a solid 8.
Okay, so 8 and 8 is 16, doubled to 32 points of damage. You kill that ghoul. Tell me how you do it.
Brilliant. So as Lex makes her way around, she kind of actually slides past the ghoul, more like a dance, a little blade dance, and she takes her elven blade and just slices his head clean from his gross, ghouly body, and it just falls to the ground with a beautiful plump. And he's dead.
Excellent. Right, that is your go. So Darren, you're next.
Okie dokie, where am I? I'll move up and I will take a swipe at the ghoulie is playing around with Kingsman. Actually, no, I can attack from where I was, can't
I? I'll say you have to take at least 5 foot step forward because you were showing in the doorway.
No worries. So I've moved up next to it then.
Yep.
And I will take 17. 26 to hit.
26 hits. That is not a critical though.
And that is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, you've damaged it, but it's still standing. Do you want to take another attack?
I do. It's minus
-5.
-5. Oh, so if I roll the right dice, 14 plus 9, 18 hit.
18 does hit, yeah.
Blimey. And that is minimum damage, so that is 10 damage.
You kill that ghoul.
No, I'm sorry.
Well done.
3 damage.
Three
Oh.
damage.
Hold
What?
on.
That's a big difference.
I plus the hit, not the damage. It's only plus 2 to hit. I rolled a 1 minimum damage, so it's 3 damage.
Okay, 3 damage. That ghoul is still alive.
Aw.
Okay, so
Sad to think.
one thing you noticed with that, normally you cry out, there is a loud clash, weapons make noises, all the rest of it. You are swinging and hitting this ghoul, and it is reacting. It's yelling, screaming in pain, in complete silence. You can hear nothing.
Right, okay.
Are you deaf, mate?
Are you okay?
Okay.
Right, okay.
Lex, you can also see this combat going on. Kingsman, you can see this combat going on. None of you can hear anything.
We're all deaf.
Nice.
My first thoughts is if we can't hear magic, if we can't hear sounds, can we cast magic?
You can't cast magic.
Silence.
If it's my hand, my gesture.
Sound of silence.
Now, even though me and Phil aren't in the room, that affected us as well.
Well, when you go in the room, it was difficult for you to see what's going on, so that's why I've only told them 3.
Yeah.
So we'll see when you go in the room.
Silence is golden.
Silence is golden. Can I just take a free action to try to shout out to my companions?
Yeah, go for it.
And, hey, can you guys hear me at all?
GM guy, can we hear her?
I'm quickly scrabbling to look up the range.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Steve question.
I say it's
Well,
a target on silence, isn't it?
Yeah. And I turn to face Kingsman and Doreed so they at least see my mouth moving.
Yeah, it's touch a target.
The range is touch, yeah. I'm going to say its own. So, Aramil and Logan, you hear Lex shouting what Lex just shouted. Kingsman and Darred, you hear nothing.
Bollocks.
I shout back, yes, Lex, I can hear you.
Okay, well, I think we have a problem because Kingsman and Darred don't. So be careful when you come in here. There's some chicanery happening.
Logan, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to in and use surprise to attack that group.
Yeah, go for it.
I'd like to cash in my hero coin now, and I'd like to re-roll that. Oh, that's much better. Say 24.
24 hits, but it's not a critical.
9 points.
9. Is that including your sneak attack damage?
No. What's the sneak attack damage from?
I think it's 6 at full floor.
6. Another 5.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna stab him again.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a miss.
Okay, so he's heavily injured, but is still alive for the moment. So that's your go over. So Meredith, you can hear Logan's attacks.
Okay.
So the problem appears to be with Kingsman and Darred. My turn. So the ghoul that's next to you, Kingsman, ignores the attacks that were laid upon it by Darred and is going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
It leaps upon you to make a claw and jaw attack. It's going to do the jaw attack first. That's an armor class 20 that I've hit.
I'll cast shield.
You can't, because that's not a reaction spell in Pathfinder.
Damn it! Damn you!
You have to remember to use one of your actions to cast shield preemptively.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you get to use the shield block reaction once you've done it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I take it that's a hit, yeah?
That's a hit.
Okay. It's then going to make a claw attack. That hits armor class 22.
Yep.
And then the third one, also with the claw, is a miss. So you will take 5, 3, 8 points of damage in total. This creature has got you in half a bear hug with the claw attack. It reached around and sort of pinned its claws into your shoulder blade and then bit down into this part of your neck. So it's currently like just cuddling you.
That's not a cuddle.
This is a cuddle.
It's a struggle cuddle.
Okay, so Logan, the ghoul's going to attack you again with bite and 2 claws. So the bite hits 22. The claw hits 30-20, and the second claw hits only armor class 7. So it's 22 and a dirty 20 to both of those hits.
Yes.
You take 11 points of damage in total. This one isn't cuddling you; it has just raked forward with the claws and bitten you. The other ghoul that's at the back moved forwards to attack you, Darred. So that's a miss. That's a miss. Dirty 20 with the bite.
18-21.
Okay, so it goes to bite down on your armor, manages only to bite down your forearm, but it is easily deflected by the armor that you're wearing, so no damage taken. The Nakazarin is going to leave the field of combat. She disappears back into the room to the north.
Bye.
The ghoul cultist moves forwards to about here, and let me just measure that. It's 20 feet. Good. Okay.
What do you mean good?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
That's terrible.
I didn't think I.
So you will recognize this spell, Darred. It is the antithesis of the one that you cast. This creature casts harm using the 30-foot emanation, and can everybody who is alive please make me a fortitude saving throw.
Can it do
This
that?
wall I'm standing behind does nothing for me.
It can't. You are correct. I moved.
Whew!
Thank you for pulling me up on that. Thank you for pulling me up on that.
Hey,
Okay?
I gotta keep you straight, man.
So instead, it will do harm just on you. So you can make me a fortitude saving throw, please.
Fortitude. 29.
That is a pass. It's not a critical pass, unfortunately. You missed critical pass by 1. So you will take 16 points of damage, halved 8, as it pushes this necrotic energy out towards you. The door to the south. Sorry, go on.
Am I still completely silent?
Yes, you are completely silent. The door to the south opens. This door here. And into the room enter 2 more cultists.
Oh, rude.
Ooh, that's going to be tough.
This one here is going to attack you, Meredith.
Rude
With
again.
Bite.
Oh, it's just gonna go chomp down.
Yeah.
We know what happens, and we know what happens when ghouls bite us.
Yes, you do. So if you'd like to make me that fortitude saving throw, please.
I would like not to. Actually, yeah. No, I'm going to use a hero point to re-roll that.
Okay.
Much better. 18? Question marks. Not.
18 in total.
Yes, 18 in total.
Okay. Right, so you're paralyzed.
Yay.
Can you make me a second fortitude saving throw, please?
Oh,
And
boy.
I hit armor class 31.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a 13 total.
13 total, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your armor class, Meredith?
21.
21.
Yep.
Right, so that's a crit as well.
Cool.
So that's 26 points of damage.
Very nice. I'm still alive.
And
still
you are
hanging in there.
paralyzed.
And paralyzed. Cool. That's I'm down to 7 HP. She's looking a little rough.
Oh boy.
A little rough. Yeah. No fun.
Okay, that's my go over. So next up with Aramil.
Oh boy. I'm gonna just kind of like hang out in the doorway here. I'm gonna cast the spell Magic in hopes that it's gonna break the deafness between Kingsman and Logan.
Yep. Right, so we need to attempt a counteract.
I was looking that up, and that's all you. I have no idea how that works.
Right, let me just get the rule
Around
out.
the magic minus spell effect, attempt to counteract checked against the target. It says page 458 in the player's handbook, but
Yeah,
I went to it and I didn't see it.
Okay, so when attempting to counteract, add the relevant skill modifier or approach modifier to your check against the target's DC. So can you roll me a D20, please?
Straight, not adding anything.
So you can add your relevant skill modifier to the roll.
Define relevant.
So just roll it as if you was making a spell attack. So there should be somewhere on your character that says what plus you get to a spell attack.
I was looking for that on Demiplane. Any idea where that's hiding? If it's wisdom, I think it's wisdom. So is it just?
It will be wisdom, and it'll also be your trained level, your proficiency level in your spells. So it'll probably be expert by now, I would guess. So you get +4 plus your wisdom modifier.
All right, we're gonna call +8, but I'm gonna have to look into that after this roll. So 8 and 8 is 16.
So that does not pass. So the dispel magic goes off, but the spell that's in effect is still in place.
Okay, I'm done. I moved a little bit, and that was a 2 action for that spell.
Okay, Kingsman, you're up next.
Okay, so I am packed in tight with the bunch of ghouls. I was going to try and do flamethrower, but that's verbal. So I've checked on Scorching Blast. It doesn't say it's verbal. So
so it is verbal. So the only spells you can cast under the effects of silence are spells that have the trait subtle against them. So if it doesn't have subtle against it, then there is a verbal component to the spell.
Right, I don't have that on my list. So what I also have in my gear, but do I now realise that this has actually happened? Can I do
Make an Arcana check. I'll let you have an Arcana check.
Where's my Arcana check? It's that is 12 plus 11.
That is good enough. You know, you from the evidence that you've seen, you believe that this ghoul has silence cast upon it.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, in my gear, I have an inventory item, which I think which I'm assuming you must have given me, or we've picked up at some point, is the Wand of Shardstorm.
Yes. Or it was a Wand of Magic Missiles, but with the rewrite, it's now Wand of Shardstorm. Yeah.
So I'm gonna. I don't know how many charges it has, though. I just know it does 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pump it into the ghoul that's in front of me. So I'm just gonna hit. I'm gonna hip fire it as well.
You froze at an unfortunate point in time. Then.
Oh my god.
Can I hit blast it?
Yeah.
My Wand of Shardstorm, which is my Wand of Magic Missile.
Yeah. Right. So a Wand of Shardstorm. You can activate it once per day. You cast Force Barrage of the indicated level, so it'd be first level because it's first level one. After cast spell, an additional missile is released from the wand at the start of each of your turns, as if you'd cast the one action version of Force Barrage. This lasts for 1 minute, so you can do the 3 action version. So you get 3 missiles in this round, and then every round after this for the next minute, we'll just do 1 more missile. So remember, you need to then do that 1 missile. Okay.
So the one that's in front of me, directly in front of me here, I will empty all 3 magic missiles into it.
Yeah.
All 3 shards. So 3d4 plus 1 each.
It's 1d4 plus 1. Yeah. So 3d4 plus 3.
Cool. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And you see it as blasts as well. It's like bah, 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 as he's going to his gut.
That ghoul had 1 hit point left after Dared's attacks, so that is a complete and utter destruction of that creature. I'm going to
tear him apart.
Well, I was going to allow you actually to effectively blow him off you, because remember I described he had hold of you. So you blow him backwards by 15 feet. Okay.
By chance, does that last missile maybe like hit the cultist behind him?
Well, that was enough to kill him. So you can do 1 into the cultist if you want. Into that cultist. I'll allow that. So whatever the last one was that you rolled, or roll it again if you've forgotten.
Shall I roll it again?
Roll it again.
That's 4 plus 1. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right. Okay. That's your go over.
Yeah, and is that ghoul dead?
Oh, the ghoul's dead. The ghoul is dead. Yeah. I'm
you
not going to
moved him.
delete it from the map because that's one I use for the initiative.
Fair enough.
So I'll hide it. So it is dead. But if I take him off the map, it'll bugger the initiative up.
It does anyway. When you hide it, it takes him off.
No, well, it still leaves them on there. Just get a little crossed out eye symbol. Okay, so end of the round. Before we move into the next combat round, suddenly, from the cultist that is stood next to this south door here, one of the ones that came in and hadn't taken any further actions, there is an ungodly scream. And you start to see, as part of its shape, it sort of bulges out and warps, and then suddenly just explodes into a cloud of ichor and shower of sparks as its form is utterly destroyed. And standing in its place is this ghostly image of a female drow. And I'll just quickly stick up the artwork for that. This is what you see before you. It's a drow with long white hair. She's got long flowing robes and is wearing a chainmail shirt of very fine woven interlinked silvery material. And she's obviously appeared from somewhere and just destroyed this ghoul. And Lex, she looks in your direction and says, "Go and kill Nakazarin. She's the real threat. I will take care of these lesser minions."
Lex just looks on because she's paralyzed and can't do anything.
Good point. Logan, you also hear the ghostly woman say this. So you've heard the others a little bit too far away. I mean, Darren and Aaron, you've seen it happen, but you wouldn't necessarily heard her words. But Logan, you clearly hear this ghost you've seen take out this cultist, instructing you to go after Nakazarin. Okay. That's the end of the round. Lex, you're up next, so you get to make me a fortitude saving throw, please.
19.
19 is just what you needed because the saving throw gets easier by 1 every round, and the DC is 20.
Good.
So you come out of your paralysis. You have 2 actions left. What do you wish to do?
She's badly hurt, so Lex, will I have to make a save to disengage from this cultist?
No.
Lex just kind of limps over to her companions and is like, "Please help me. It hurts." That's literally what I'm doing, and I go and hide behind Professor Kingsman because she told us not to keep fighting. She told us to go, but I'm not going to go through that other door first because I'm badly damaged. So that's Lex's. That's how Lex is going to play this out.
Yep. Cool. Okay.
Can I pass Lex a healing potion as she goes past?
On your go, you can, yeah.
Okay.
Because that would be a manipulate action, so you'd have to use 1 action to, get out your bag, effectively. Okay, Darren, your go. So you have 1 ghoul in front of you. You have another cultist just further ahead.
Did you say I heard what this apparition says?
Make me a perception check from where you are. We'll see.
Oh, I guess I could have told them what happened. Oh well, I'm just in so much pain.
24.
A 24. Yeah, that was enough. You heard her words. She has told you to go and fight Nakazarin, and she will take care of the ghouls and cultists.
Kingsman, are you wounded?
Yeah, but only a little. It's just a scratch.
That's fine. It's a case of I will.
I'm okay. I think it's Lex. Lex needs some help, super quick.
Are they still deaf?
No.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Okay. The silence was on the ghoul that I obliterated.
Bravo.
Move over to these guys, and I'll use my my battle medicine.
Thank you.
And because I'm a ward medic, I can do 2 targets.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So I've got to make a medicine check, haven't I? And then it's 18 plus 29 on the medicine.
Okay, so that is a critical pass, so you will double the amount of dice that you heal. So where you can normally do 4d10, yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
thank you. Hopefully they're not 1.
13 plus 13, 18, 22 hit points to the both of you.
Oh,
Very good.
thank you. Free action for Lex. She just starts to. Oh, thanks, guys. That was a repeat of something I never want to experience again. Hey, Ghoul friend over there says that we should go take care of our not new friend through these doors, and she's got this handled. So I say we hightail it out of here.
Right, let's get on. It's where is he? Oh, it's the can't quite get away. Logan, we're leaving.
Okay.
Right. So Kingsman, you got 22 hit points back as well.
Cool. Thank you very much. I'm back to top.
That's not magical healing as such. That's just my battlefield medi.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, Logan, you're up next.
Okay, so Logan's gonna drop to this corner right here, and I'm gonna pocket a book off the shelf into my bag,
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
and then I'm gonna spin to the door. I'm ready to go through when you all are.
Okay. So the doors are closed again. Nakazarin closed them when she went back into the room. So you're not stood in the open or anything like that. There is a set of closed doors in front of you. Okay, so the ghouls' turn. The ghouls descend upon Chandriyu. You do not know the reason why, but they seem to ignore you immediately and head directly over to her and begin trying to attack.
On their first attack, does it look like she is in pain because she's a ghost, and obviously they're just made of matter compared to it's undead, but there's not going to be like undead can touch ghost undead?
They do appear to be doing some damage to her, although it appears to be minor.
Okay.
The ghouls less so. It's more the cultists that are able to do the damage. Okay, Aramil, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Since we're scrambling, I guess I'm gonna work my way to the door.
Okay.
One action. I'm gonna cast a 2-action heal on Lex to bring her up further. Do you need to be healed more?
Yeah, I'm 29 of 46, so yes, please.
So it's just 16 points for the 2-action, Mike.
Say that again.
For the 2-action heal, it's fixed for one person. It just does 16 points back.
Oh, okay.
And I'm at 45 of 46. Thank you so much. Lex is relieved and feeling quite good, actually. So we're solid and ready to go.
Okay, Kingsman.
I don't want to run. I want to run.
We have ourselves a moral quandary for sure.
I'm gonna run across to the center of the room, and I will scorching blast the cultist in the back.
Go for it.
So again, you see Kingsman run around, his stout belly wobbling as he goes, and as he kind of gets view of the cultist, you see him pump his arms like Henry Cavill does, flaming fists, and then he will fire. I do all that, just for flavour, but he will fire Scorching Blast. Well, it's an 18 plus 9. So, yeah.
18 plus 9 is 27. Let me just check to see if that is a crit. That's not a crit.
Not a crit. It's 2d8 fire damage.
Yeah.
That is 12 points of damage.
Okay.
It's a shame if it was critical hit, he would burst in persistent fire.
Yeah, but you hit. You did damage.
Yep.
He turns and looks in your direction, and then turns back to the ghost in front of him. You see her attack. She takes out one of the ghouls, and then looks in your direction, and just says, "It's not that I don't appreciate the help, but you should save your spells for Nakazarin. Believe me, you will need them."
Oh, there you have it. Let's go, boys and girls.
Get your shit and get out.
Very good, my lady. We will.
You heard the woman. Let's go.
We will see you on the other side, my dear.
Right, top of the round, Lex, you're up.
All right, I am going to the door and going to attempt to open it. What happens?
The door swings open smoothly.
Oh, nice. Does it hit me in the face?
No, 'cause it swings into the room.
Oh, okay, one of
the
those.
fog of war off. And I will read to you what you see. So, soft light illuminates several display cases in this vast room. Once used to display books, the cases stand smashed and now empty. Along the curved north wall stands a hideous, towering figure of a woman. The form is composed of hundreds of portions of stitched together flesh, clearly taken from a variety of different creatures, and it has been draped in tattered and filthy sheets. The stench of rot from the statue fills even this large room. Stood at the base of the statue, and this statue is probably about 10 to 12 feet tall. So stood at the base of the statue is Nakazari, clearly one of Belcora's fanatical followers. She stands waiting patiently. She stares you down as you enter, clearly disgusted with your lack of compliance. She simply states, "So be it." So just for clarity, this statue is like some massive Frankenstein thing.
Oh, God.
It's just got stitched patches.
I'm sensing Gollum, and it's coming to life.
Right, so Lex, you've manipulated the door, so that would be one action. You've got 2 actions left.
Cool. Sure. I am going to. That's a lot of room. But there are other people. Well, I actually don't know what their initiative. I guess it's move. I technically moved, so I don't even remember how much. 10, 15, 20. I only have 10 feet of movement left. Lex takes a small step back and tells her companions what lies ahead, and says, "Guys, I think this is going to be a big one. Let's make sure we're ready before we walk in these doors." And she readies her crossbow, and that is not what I wanted. I wanted the ruler. 45 feet. Sorry, guys. What's my range on my crossbow?
Oh, it should be pretty long. You should be able to do 45 feet, no problem.
You'll be able to do 45 feet, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna put on my crossbow and I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna attempt to lodge an arrow. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
That's 20.
Do it.
Total of 31. I critted hitting her. Oh my god!
Did you just crit your pants?
Yes. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. All right, and now we're gonna roll to hit on that. Hell yeah, that's a damage. That's a 4 on my D8. Plus, what do I get for critting on the crossbow?
So you add your dexterity modifier and then double it.
Plus 4, that's 8, so 16.
16
I take
points of damage.
16 points off of her.
Okay.
Freaking brilliant.
Nice hit.
And then I take one look at her and I say, "No, we're coming for you." And then Lex just steps aside and make room for everyone else, because I know we have a dwarf who might want to cast a long spell that way. That's my move. And Lex is
Okay.
feeling pretty good about herself after almost being taken down.
Okay. She looks in your direction, Lex. And you see her say something. You don't quite make out what it is, though.
Even with my super elf ear hearing.
Make me a perception check.
Sure thing. Guys, hello. Please take a look. Please take a look. Please take a look at that.
I can't focus.
It's
Another
20.
nat 20.
Try again. There you
Another nat 20.
No,
Yay!
It's fine. So,
Get your dice
what do
and
I
Beadle
hear?
Grimms.
She says, such a shame, and one of us as well.
I don't like that at all. And I just yell, I'll never be one of you.
Okay. Darrett, you're next.
Okay.
Unless she means an elf, then I am an elf.
Can I see her from where I am?
From where you are, no, not really.
Bollocks.
You're going to have to move into that room, people. Because if you don't, I will.
It's all you, kid.
You still have the wand ready to go.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
It's buzzing in
30.
my pocket at the moment.
I move in.
Oh, you're a brave man, eh?
I'm going to cast a cantrip at her.
Okay.
So I'll move in, grasp the holy symbol, and launch out a divine lance at her.
Go for it.
Ranged spell attack. So that is a 28.
28 hits, it's not critical.
As long as it hits, that's all that matters. 3, 7. Oh, okay, 11.
Ooh.
No pluses. Straight up 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. At the same time that you cast your spell, she unleashes the spell that she'd been holding for you to enter the room.
Yeah, it's fine.
This ray, as she raises her hand, this ray of utter darkness shoots across the room, striking you in the chest. I hit armor class 30. That's not critical, is it?
21 armor class.
Yeah.
I'm lucky by 1.
So,
can I use my hero point to make her re-roll that?
I've already rolled it.
Okay.
I've already rolled damage now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So if you want to make me re-roll, let's say it straight away.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I was just thinking. So thinking through.
You can. Well, I will allow it, but let's do it straight away before I've rolled damage.
No, it's fine. Carry on with your damage. It's fine.
So this ray of utter darkness hits you square in the chest. So it's sort of the antithesis of your guiding bolt or divine lance. You are suddenly chilled to the bone. Now I did look this up earlier, and clerics do not have the holy trait. Otherwise, you'd be taking more damage. As it is, you'll be taking 23 points of cold damage.
23.
23 points of cold damage. Your breastplate or the armor that you're wearing is now covered in hoarfrost. If you did have the holy trait, and that's why I checked it because I wasn't sure if clerics did or not, you'd have been taking another 5d6 damage.
Dang.
Clerics do not have the holy trait, so you don't get extra damage points.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Did you say his breastplate is frozen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So she is going to then reach to the statue. You see her reach over, and with her claws, she rips a large chunk of flesh away from the statue.
Oh,
and eats it.
What the?
Oh
Okay.
God.
And you see the wound that you've just given her, that divine lance wound, and also the crossbow bolt that was in her shoulder, both begin to heal. Not completely, but they begin to heal.
No fair.
Okay. That's my go over. You also had all your actions, Darren. Is that correct? Because you moved and cast cantrip, didn't you?
I moved and cast cantrip. Yes.
Okay. So next up we have Logan.
Okay, well, I'm going to enter. I'm making the run at her.
Yeah, go for it.
Go on,
I'm
Logan.
going to give her a little of the stabby action.
Yep. Roll to hit, please.
22.
Hit. It's not a critical. It is a hit.
Seven.
How much damage, sorry?
7.
7. Yep, that hurts her.
Okay, I'm going to finish the slice of the Z and hit her.
How far did you move? Did you not have to stride twice?
Oh.
Is your speed 30?
Oh, no, you're right. I would have had to make 2.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem. Aramil, you're next.
I'm going to step just into the doorway here, but still kind of swinging back. I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere to land to the square directly to the right of Darren. He will suffer no damage from this, but I'm doing it for the heat to thaw him out the breastplate.
Mike, you can have a hero point for creative thinking.
Nice.
Boom! This
There
hero
it is.
point?
Nice.
I love the way it transmutes.
It turns into something entirely different. Okay.
And that's my go. I mean, now that ball stays there. That doesn't go away.
Yeah, that's correct. Well done. That was a good use of that spell.
Jared, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And the Kingsman.
When you throw out your balls.
Oh, lift up.
I'm gonna get into the room.
Yeah.
Where I can see, and I am gonna try, and I will. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on. Let's go with Logan.
Okay.
So he's gonna cast it on him. He's gonna double in size. He's gonna go complete super size.
Yeah.
So Logan, quick, just hold on to your whatever. And he starts to grow to about as big as this golem thing. Now, what we got to do is mess her up.
Right. Can you pass over the details of that in chat for any additional damage that does?
Yeah. So you're actually going to get a 10-foot range +2 to damage on melee.
Cool. Very good. The range
Steve,
is...
you don't have a fire icon to put next to him, do you?
Yep. There will be a prop for that.
Awesome. Because I plan on using it again.
Can you stick one on, Dave? There should be one in just the props area.
Yep. What is it you're after? So I'm
Just a little wall
A
of fire.
fireball, a flame, anything.
Yep.
to
Let me do this bit for
directly to the right of Derek.
Phil.
Okay, Lex.
Me?
Yes.
Perfect.
She's your go.
Let's see how I don't mess this up, because I feel like I have some. Whoa! Look at that. That's a lot of fire there. All right, so I have a movement speed of 35. Good deal. We're gonna come in to the room. We're gonna go. Not bad. Let's go. I want to have line of sight, but I want to have a little bit of cover. That'll do. All right. Heading in here, and we're gonna go for another crossbow attack. Just 25 hit.
25 does hit, yeah.
Brilliant. All right. Let's go for damage. 4.
4 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll go for another crossbow attack.
Go for it.
13 doesn't hit. Does it? No. And my final crossbow attack with my 10. Yeah, we don't hit.
Well, you only got 2 because you moved.
Oh, right, because I moved. Then never mind. Ignore that last one.
Okay. Right, so it's my turn now because I'm just ahead of you in initiative order, Darred. She was just holding her spell until you walked in.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that after she's eaten this flesh and healed some of her wounds, she is now moving faster, almost like a blur. She looks up at Logan, now towering almost as tall as the statue that's next to her, and casts a spell, reaches out and touches your thigh now, we'll say, Logan, because you are taller. Can you make me a fortitude saving throw, please? You're on mute, Logan.
Sorry, that was a 26.
26. Okay, you pass. So the 18 points of void damage is reduced to 9. So you feel this cold energy seep out of your thigh, and you notice that some of the smaller wounds she's taken heal up. As she casts a vampiric feast on you. And with this quickened move, Darred, she again looks to you. She looks you directly in the eyes and says, "I despise all things holy. They are the antithesis of my beliefs and must be destroyed, especially in this, our holy place." And casts 2 action harm at you. Can you make me a fortitude saving throw, please?
Fortitude 29.
Well done. That's a pass, but it's not a critical pass. So you take 15 points of damage from the harm spell. So the reason why I was able to cast 2 action spells is because she was quickened. That's what the faster movement was. You see her stumble at the end of that turn as the effects of that quickened action wear off. But she did manage to cast 2 spells. So you take 15 points of negative damage. Okay, that's my go over. It's now your turn, Darred.
Still by that statue, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Got to get away from that statue. Fuck it. Can she make me a fortitude saving throw? If she rolls higher than a 19, I will spend my hero point to make her re-roll.
Okay. I rolled this is fortitude, yeah? I rolled a 23.
Okay, I will spend my hero point to get her to re-roll.
Okay. I did better that time. I got a 25.
Fuck. 2 seconds. Okay. It takes half damage and can only be moved 5 feet. So I'll sort of get myself up and I'll hold my hand out. She has a skeleton, yeah?
She's not much more than a skeleton. She's not an actual skeleton. Not much.
All
more
she
than
needs is a skeleton. As long as she has bones in her body, I cast Bone Shaker. And I will literally force pick her up by her bones, and I pull her apart, and I rip her 5 feet away from the statue, and it can choose to fall prone to avoid moving instead.
No, I'll allow you to move her. I like the description that you use, so I'll move her. So 5 feet towards you, yeah?
Yeah, and that is 8, 14, 19 damage halved.
Okay, 10 damage. She did not like that. She did not like being pulled away from the totem. Is that your go out? No, you've still got another action.
That was a 3-action spell.
That was 3-action spell. Okay.
Yeah, so to move her is 3 actions.
Right. Cool. Okay, that's your go over then. Logan, you're up next.
Okay, so since she just got yanked away from me, I'm just going to swing with the rapier like a big bat now and just try to crack her to shove her further away from this thing.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to whiff my first swing.
What did you roll? 1?
I rolled a 2.
Okay. Right, roll your second attack.
$21.
21 hits. That's her armor class.
$12 points.
That was a hefty hit. Do you want to take your third attack?
I'm going to try to trip her. I'm just going to kick her legs out from under with my big foot.
Okay, go for it. So this will be a
athletics check.
It will be an athletics check. It'll be against her athletics DC. Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
Okay, so you go to trip her, but you also have the clumsy trait as well, so it'd have been 1 off the attempt, and you miss. You stub your toe. Not used to being the size you are on the corner of the display cabinet.
So I just kicked the display cabinet.
Yeah. Okay, next up, Aramil.
Aramil starts to wave his hands around and with a push, and the flaming sphere is going to roll forward through Nazgul, whoever the hell she was, and land and finalize and stay on the golem, whatever the hell that thing is. But as it passes through her, I'm assuming she'll take damage as well. Is this?
I will get a reflex saving throw.
You do?
Yeah.
And my D. Do you need my DC on that?
Yes, I do. Please, yeah.
20.
Failed.
Yes. So she'll take 3d6 fire damage, 9 points of damage. And Mr. Fleshface, he's going to have to take a save also.
Fleshface won't get a save. It will just take the full damage.
Oh, full?
Yeah.
So roll for him also.
Yeah, you can roll for the damage. Yeah.
7.
Okay. Right. How many actions is it to move it?
2.
Okay, so you have 1 action left.
I'm gonna just hang out back here where it's nice and safe.
Okay. And Kingsman.
I'm going to try something to just stop her from moving, because we don't want her to go back to the statue. Now it's on fire, but we definitely don't want it to go anywhere. I'm going to cast Tanglefoot. You see down the sleeve of my arm, this kind of looks like a snake wrapping itself around me, and I'm going to Spider-Man shoot it, and you see this tangle root hit her on the chest, and as it slides down her body, down one of her legs, it hits the ground, and then ties up all her legs into vines. But
Okay.
to do that, I need to shoot it.
Okay, so it's a spell attack rather than a saving throw.
Correct. That's good. It's 22.
22 hits.
Cool. So she should now be incapacitated.
Okay,
Oh,
so
sorry, immobilized.
Immobilized, right. So does the spell description say that I can make an escape attempt?
Yes, but it's on your next go.
Yeah.
And it's a DC 19.
19, right. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's 2 action spell.
It is, yes.
Yeah, so you have 1 action left.
I'll stay where I am for now.
The wand.
Oh, yeah, the wand.
Yeah. Well remember.
What is that?
Roll your damage.
That is a 1d4 plus 1. That's a 4, so 5 points of damage.
Nice.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Lex, it's your turn.
All right, cool. I'm gonna tell you what I want to do before I do it.
Okay.
I want to run in to her, and I actually want to try to chop her arm off. Because I mean, a lot of her stuff is by touch. Yeah, I wanna run in and specifically go for her dominant arm and try to clean it right off. Yeah. So hand, arm, whichever works, So we're gonna go into right here.
Yep.
And
okay, so I will give you a +2 circumstance bonus because you're flanking with Logan.
Sweet. Okay.
And I am adding an amount to her armor class because you're basically doing a cold shot.
Excuse me, guys. Can I get the camera? Hold on? Let me see.
Another 20?
Nope. Trying to get over. Where's the thing? Oh wait, hold up. I gotta show this, but I also have to see the camera angle. Bear with me. Can I show this? Can we see that? Is that
we can.
That? Do you see that? I swear to the gods of Paizo, I am just, this is my lucky day.
3rd crit.
So yeah, I
fourth crit.
Come on,
Fourth crit.
that deserves a hero point.
Yeah, can I get a hero
No, he
point back?
doesn't.
Sure it does. He's
See, you
killing
need to
it.
get the crit cards.
I have got them.
I love those.
They are good.
I just need everyone to know that tomorrow night on my Pathfinder game with my local group, it is going to be all ones. I am. This is what I get. Oh, I just threw a dice on the ground. Okay. So
roll your damage, please. While you're rolling your damage, I will repeat what David was saying to me on our Starfinder test game on Tuesday, and he was saying, he really enjoys this campaign and everything, but as a group, you all suck at rolling.
Yeah, until today.
I rolled an 8 total, not a solid 8, so an 8, 4 plus 4.
Okay. So that would be 16 points of damage.
Yes.
Specifically done to her hand. Yeah, we'll say her hand.
Yeah, her hand. Her wrist, just.
Yeah.
Slice right in.
You do
I-
exactly that. You slice through her wrist. Her hand falls to the floor. That is, believe that's the end of your go, or have you got one action left?
I have one action left.
Right. So let's take your last action before I tell you what happens next.
I am literally going to bend down and pick up her hand and throw it clear
In the
across
fire.
the room.
Go in the fire.
Go into the fire. I throw it into the fire, away from her.
Okay. So you pick it up, you throw it
Yep.
into that fire that is at the base of the fleshy statue.
Yes.
That's
It
now
must
sort of
smell real
burning
good in
away.
here.
It does. Cooking rotted flesh. You know, it's like a big barbecue. There's fat dripping off now and everything. It's disgusting. So she was already, just utterly horrified at the fact that the ball of fire stopped at the base of the statue. Now you've taken her hand. She can't cast any spells.
That's brilliant.
That was a clutch move because she was going after Mike in a big way.
Oh my god!
Oh, hey, thank you for that, Lex.
I feel really good about myself right now.
You pissed her off for sure.
She's gonna. She looks at you.
Yep.
She looks at you, and she says, "You will be one of us. Deny it, or you might. But you will be one of us." And she reaches out to drag you forwards, to do a bite attack.
With her not very good hand,
With
mind you.
Well, with the
Not
only
her
hand she has
hand.
left.
Yeah, her less dominant hand.
Right. So the bite is dirty 20.
Oh, okay. So what do I need to?
So that hits.
Yeah. Then also I only rolled a 3, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
Hero
So
point.
you're paralyzed
Again.
again.
Once again.
And
Worth it,
she hits an armor class of dirty 20 again with the slashing, with the claws. So you can't be paralyzed twice. So you're only paralyzed once, right? So this is going to do.
I have an AC of 21 though.
Oh, you have an AC of 21.
Mhm.
I missed both times.
Oh, well then, brilliant.
I only
never mind.
Sorry, I thought your AC was
Nope.
less than that. Right,
Nope,
so
21.
armor class. She reaches over, drags you across, and goes to bite, but her teeth get caught up on your leather armor, and it doesn't quite go through. So
She's eating
you're
an
fine.
old shoe.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
And,
Can I?
And with the last action, she tries to break free from your spell, Kingsman. So this is an athletics check.
Yep, it's 19.
19. I rolled a 16 on the dice, which is like a 27 athletics. So she is free,
Yeah.
but unable to cast spells. Like I say, that was a inspired move. Well done, Darren. You're up next.
Me?
Yeah.
I need to heal myself. I'll do a 3-action heal.
Okay. I will roll my fortitude saving throw. I rolled an 18 on the dice. If you want, do you want me to roll again?
No. No, you don't fortitude save on the heal, do you?
If you do, you're doing me damage because you're doing the 3-action heal, yeah, which is the 30 foot emanation. So she is in the area.
Awesome. I didn't realise you got a save.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Either way, it doesn't matter because I'm still bloody healing myself and everyone else.
Yeah.
So
And she'll be taking half. So, well, actually,
I
what's your spell? What's your spell DC?
it's not. She failed. It's 19.
No, I rolled an 18 on the dice, so that was without adding anything.
Ah, right. Okay.
So my fortitude save is 33.
Christ, she's got
That's
some.
nuts.
Yeah. So that's a critical success, and I don't take any damage.
Unless I spend a hero point and make her re-roll.
That's why I asked if you wanted me to re-roll.
Yes, re-roll.
Yeah.
And that is the last of my hero points gone.
I rolled a 2. That's a 17.
Yes.
So that's a fail. So she will take full damage of whatever you roll
Nice.
Okay. 3 action. Is that 23 hit points to everyone, and 23 damage to that bitch.
Okay. How do you
I
want
am
to kill
just-
her?
Oh,
Seriously,
Nice.
it's the biblical moment of me picking myself up. I wipe the blood off, take my symbol out, and it's just my eyes open and they glow gold, and then the healing waves of magic begin to emanate from me, just going vroom, vroom, as it basically then tears at her and literally starts sort of flailing the flesh of what remains of her and disintegrates her undead abomination of a body. As the wounds on my face begin to sort of heal and the blood, collect back up.
Those waves of positive energy as well push her back, and then finally her form falls into the fire, and it flares up, catching the rest of the statue, and the statue's there just burning away.
Oh,
I don't know if the statue is affected by the magic either, because that's in range as well.
It would be, yeah. It would be. It's not a golem. It is something else. You have destroyed it, so we will make a note of that because that may become important in the future. And the only
Mental
thing
note.
that's
yeah.
the only thing that's left of her is her staff. So this thing.
That's a fancy pants staff that I am not touching.
Yeah. Kingsman, that's all you.
Yep.
Yeah. Even I will stay away from that one, I think. It's,
I'm not going to play with the skullduggery.
I don't know. It might have some cool powers. Let's
yeah.
nix it then.
So,
When you can
well,
hit
I have to
points.
say, well done. That is a tough fight. She has got some absolutely devastating spells.
I was very scared for myself in that fight because I couldn't move because in order to utilize my spells effectively, I needed my bloody 3 actions.
I am just gonna sit here and be pleased with myself for chopping her hand off because
Hell yeah.
That was a really good move. That was very strategic, very good. And honestly, the nat 20 was probably the only way he was hitting with that.
I know.
With a
I know.
Because when you rolled the nat 20
thank you,
earlier,
B&G dice. Thank you, and Path Builder, because I did get that last one on Path Builder. So
yes, you did. Yeah.
That's cool. Well
Okay,
done.
so as the fight rounds up, from that door to the south, let me put that back on. The ghostly apparition of the drow once again enters the room. She puts her hands up in supplication. It says, "Where I mean no harm. I don't wish to fight. I am not with these creatures. My name is Chandria, and I am the former director of Velcora's library."
So I have to ask, if you worked for Belcora and they worked for Belcora, was there a falling out? Because you seem to have helped us, and we haven't seen a lot of that around here.
I came here with Velcora's apprentice, Volok. He was my partner. I did not know what Belcora was before I started this role. And once I was here, it was difficult to leave. I did not like what she was, but I enjoyed my work. I tried to convince Volok to leave many, many times. He is loyal to Belcora. He truly believed in what she was doing. Even when she was felled, when she was killed, he still would not leave. I remember he said to me all those decades ago that Belcora needed him now more in death than even more than she needed him in life. He swore to stay here and do his duty, much like these former scribes of mine in their changed form as they are. They decided to stay and still serve her even in death. I want nothing more than to pass on, but I won't do so. I refuse to do so unless Volok comes with me. In exchange for my help, I want you to kill Volok.
That can be arranged.
And how do we find said Volok?
He is on the level below.
All right, troops.
Before we go, I want to ask, what are we walking into? What can you tell us about him? What is the best way to kill him?
Yes, indeed. What are his weaknesses, if you know of any?
Flaming spear?
Volok was always a handsome man. He was slightly vain, but still I loved him. The thing that he has become is horrific to look upon. Certainly nothing of the beauty he once possessed. I believe if you was to show him his former form, you may weaken him. I don't know this for certain, but it may certainly cause a distraction and give you an edge. And with that, she hands over a small portrait.
Oh, just gonna ask for one.
I was going to say, we've seen a big one.
You have seen a big one. She hands you a small one.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get a fucking billboard. Let's go get the big one.
Yeah.
Do you remember where it was?
Wasn't it up top?
It's up top.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was in the boat. We weren't in the boathouse. It was in the house that was on a separate island. But yeah, she hands you a small portrait.
How big was that big one?
It was full portrait sized.
This is who you were.
3, 4, 5,
sort of. Is it Dorian Gray?
Yeah, I was literally just googling the name of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen so I could find out that person's name. Yeah, Dorian Graham.
So she hands you this. You must kill him. I don't see any other way of breaking his service with Belcora. And then we can be together once again in whatever comes after this life. But I refuse to leave without him. She also hands you a key. There are many treasures stored within the library. I give you free rein to search the rest of this level. Just take whatever treasures you wish. Plunder the library as you see fit. This key is for the private scriptorium. You'll find some interesting papers there.
Oh, hey.
When you are ready, you may descend to the level below through the door in the adjacent room. And if you go into the room with all the broken bookcases and everything, you will see there is a door in the west wall. And she indicates that going through that door will lead you down to the next level. That is also the way that you saw the green arrows that were flying across the floor from the
Oh yeah.
from the
That was gonna
bathroom.
be
That's
my
the way
next
they were going.
question.
Yeah. So she's not lying to you because that was the way the arrows were going anyway. So with that, this level is complete. So you may plunder to your heart's content, and I will provide you with a list of the treasures that you find. You can take the many, many books that are here, which you can sell in Otari at.
So do we
Orc
want
Stories.
to plunder, go back, and be able to rest up and thank dear Logan for helping us and set him free?
We also
the person who might be able to buy these books.
I also think we need to go look for the Jailkeep's papers. Do you remember our little friend, the Jailkeep? We promised, even if we weren't going to hold that promise true, we should at least go look for those papers because maybe we can.
The key, use the key to the private scriptorium, and within the private scriptorium, you do in fact find Corloc's contract.
Yes. Oh. Now we have a Corlock,
which you can return to Corloc. He greets you, takes the contract and reads it, and then looks utterly enraged. 99 days. 99 days. 99 days without a command, and I was free from this contract. I have been here without a command for 500 years.
Wow.
And with that, the contract bursts into flames. It's ash scattered across the air in the room. Thank you. I will leave now, but before I do, I will keep my promise. In the levels below, you will find another of my kind. He is a contract devil. His name is Euravian. Contract devils are wily, but they are truthful. He will keep his word. Just make sure that you understand what it is. And with that, he flashes from existence, teleporting himself back to wherever plane of hell he came from. So I said that pretty quickly. The name was Euravian.
Yeah, got that there. Yeah. Contract devil will keep his word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, you can return to Otari. I will send you all of the stuff you've got. We can work out the prices and that off stream. We won't do that now.
Yeah.
Teleport back to Otari. This is when we can say goodbye to Logan. Logan, of course, will get a share of the treasure. That was the agreement for showing you downstairs. So, Logan, anything you want to do or say?
Oh, I thank everyone for their help. And, I just, as we're searching these rooms, I just pocket a couple of baubles by See Myself.
Okay. Do any of us notice this or care?
It depends if he does it when you're in the room.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm in the scriptorium, so and then
he's not doing anything I wouldn't have done.
Yeah, that's fair. Same. I mean, I'm a rogue.
You tried to take my sword when we first met.
Yeah, fair. I mean, let's just be real. I'm a rogue, and I would steal stuff. So
I'll be looking through the scriptorium and scriptures and scrolls because I'll be looking for cleric magics and scrolls and stuff that might be useful. To come.
Agree. I'm doing the same for wizards. Okay. Anything that's handily available. Is there anything from the list of treasures we might find? Is there anything in particular that stands out that you could tell us now?
I'll also use guidance to help me and Kingsman find things as well.
Find those particular items.
Good shit.
You want the parchment that tells you how to make ghost weapons.
That is what you want, yeah.
In the same room where you found the contract.
No, there you go. I specifically look for a piece of art that says.
I mean, Logan just feels that piece is in that room.
If only they had time to make these sort of things, some sort of shopping episode or something,
I know.
And do we level up to level 5?
No, you don't.
Aww,
We're going down a level. We're supposed to go up a level.
I know.
I'll think about it.
Down a level gets harder, doesn't it? We're supposed to go up a level.
Okay, so there is some news when you get back to town, just to distract you from asking for going up a level, because it's embarrassing when you don't. Rin, of course, you'd be staying at her shop, and when you're chatting over your meal, she lets you know that last night, in fact, the Dawnflower Library was broken into, and one of the artifacts was stolen that's stored there. So this is a blade that's called the Cooperative Blade. Now, this Cooperative Blade is one of the artifacts that is close to Otari spirit. It's one of the Rose Guard's items. This blade was wielded by the fighter from that team, who's called Vol Rajani. And it's one of the 3 items that are held in high regard by the people of Otari, because they were obviously belonged and used by members of the Rose Guard. So the other 2 items is a hunter's brooch, which was owned and used by Esefna Menheims. That's kept in the Menheims family manor. So that item is still where it should be. And the 3rd item is a book called The Thresholds of Truth, which is the wizard Zarmavdian's book, and it's a treatise on spells. And that's kept by a person called Morblin, who you haven't met yet, but he owns the shopping town that's called The Odd Stories. And that particular store deals in books. So the plunder that you get, because there are a lot of books in this library, and you can take those books and sell them as bulk items, and you can sell them odd stories. So we can meet Morblin in the next episode. But the blade has been stolen. This is a big deal. Everybody's in a bit of an uproar in Otari. Captain Longsaddle is particularly upset, as is the mayor. And most curiously, Carmen Rajani, who is the town blacksmith and owner of the Blades, is currently missing. Now, he is an ancestor of Vol Rajani. That's Carmen Rajani.
And what's his name? The guy that's missing?
Carmen Rajani is missing. So he's the blacksmith and an ancestor of the Rose Guard's fighter, Vol Rajani. Okay, so we can spend the night. We can take a long rest.
Cool.
I'll think about letting you level up. It depends how nice you are to me over the next 2 weeks.
Yay!
And
you're looking especially nice today.
Mm-hmm.
As I leave, I argue for them to level up.
I'll think about it. Okay, so we'll wrap up there. Thank you, Phil, for playing Logan. It's been a joy having you.
Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, thank you. It was so fun,
Phil. I look
Phil.
forward to riffing some ideas off you for the lower levels.
Oh, yeah. My guys are almost done with the 4th level.
Yeah. So you're still a little bit ahead of us. So I will take some cues off you, I think. The next level is interesting, I will say, and I will think long and hard about letting the rest of you level up.
Yay!
I might go easy on you. See, for me, 5th level is a bit of a gateway level. You start to get that next power level up, definitely, 5th level, because you get 3rd level spells.
That's the whole point, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you get 4 attribute boosts because one of my players just made 5th level. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a stepping stone. Right, we will close there. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much, players. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing spellcasters against parties. I have a lot of fun, and Pathfinder spells are great for doing a lot of damage. There's a really interesting spread with that particular NPC. So we will wrap up there. I guess I will run. No, I won't run end credits because I'd forgotten something.
I'll tease
Lex,
it. Come on.
Lex,
Yes.
will you run me a saving throw?
Yes. What do I roll for a saving throw?
I meant to say, I've
reflex. What do you want me to? Okay, I'm just gonna roll. I rolled a 3.
So it's 42 saving. 42
so I
saving
rolled a
throw.
10.
A 10. Okay.
That's what gets me with all those 20s earlier.
Okay. So
we'll
in the middle of the night,
Mm-hmm.
you're all staying at Rin's. Logan has left for pastures new in Absalom. The rest of you are staying at Rin's. And you're taking a well-earned rest. You are having a particularly vivid dream. You're in a dark, humid place. You are thirsty. And most importantly, you are hungry. Very, very hungry.
She's a ghoul.
You crawl round on hands and knees, searching for food. You eventually come across what appears to be a pile of flesh.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
And you cannot help. Your hunger is that heavy that you have to eat. And you set upon this raw flesh like something possessed. And it's that point that you wake from the dream. You are salivating, drooling, and most horrifyingly, you're stood over Kingsman.
What?
Oh God!